Coming to you live from a galaxy far, far away. This is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Jordan.
And we are enjoying Star Wars Unlimited.
We are indeed.
I almost just said Star Wars Destiny in that sentence because so many years of that game being a thing has trained me.
But now we have this game instead.
Yeah, it is the new as the time we're recording this, days old, collectible card game.
Yeah, we're really on the hotness here.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
It's
less than a week old.
Kind of not like us.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how long it takes for the video to come out.
That's true. I will try to get these out quick because it's so hot. Why would I want to miss the wave?
Yeah, totally.
So we did one game earlier on a previce video, so you can check that out, where we went head-to-head with the starter decks.
That's right.
It doesn't matter who won, right? Yeah.
It was you. Let's just say it. It was him.
And now I'm looking to defend my championship via a sealed deck.
Right.
We're about to play.
Right.
So I think on this video, we'll see how this goes. We've never done a video where we opened packs. I think we're going to open our packs and build our decks, and then because I tried to avoid 2+ hour videos on the channel, I think we will have our game or games. We also haven't decided if we want to go best of 3 or something, but we'll have that on a subsequent video. So hit the subscribe button, the like button while you're there, and you'll see when that happens. Sealed decks are 6 packs.
6 packs, 30 cards.
Okay, 30 cards.
I think these cards, it says right on them, they have 16 cards in them.
Right.
So we are opening, math says 96 or 106 cards, depending on how math works.
Is one of the 6 cards a token, though, for the experience or?
So one of the 6 cards is a
token?
base that is, it could be, I don't know if that slot can be a rare base or not, but some of the bases have tokens on the other side. So I don't know.
Oh, the bases have tokens on the other side. I forgot that. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So there's like a base token slot, and then there's also a leader slot. And then I think the other 14 slots are cards, but I'm not sure.
We'll find out.
I mean non-token, non-leader cards,
Yeah, we have not done our research on what's going to be in these packs.
Right.
But we're told that if we open 6 of them, we can reasonably build 30-card decks and play some Star Wars Unlimited.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So you're opening only Chewie packs from
the
booster box.
That's right. Yeah, you went with the.
I did a rainbow here. So there are 3 different figures on these packs. We've got Thrawn, Chewie, and Leia. Mm-hmm. You've got all Chewie. I've got one of each.
You want to pick a non-Chewie first, and we'll go
Thrawn or
Leia. Thrawn versus Chewie. We'll
Thrawn versus Chewie.
Let's see who gets the best pack
what
here.
happens.
All right. Oh, these are nice and easy to open because they're paper instead of plastic or foil.
They feel nice.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, my leader from this pack is Jyn Erso.
Ooh, and mine is a hyperspace version of Director Krennic.
Yeah, mine is not hyperspace.
This feels like a good start. Each friendly damage unit gets +1/+0. Oh, wow. I actually, do you remember the name of the blue faction? Me neither. But I don't think I've played it yet. I've only played 3 or 4 games of Star Wars Unlimited.
You just played it with Luke.
Oh, was blue in there?
It's blue.
I don't think I played a single blue card then.
Blue and yellow, and over here it's red and green.
In the starter decks. That's right. But I don't... Oh, that, the Restore ship I played was blue. That was the only blue card I think I played the entire game.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see I've got this hyperspace base, this capital city.
Nice.
But on the backside, it's just a shield token.
It's a hyperspace version of the common base, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Is it a special version of the shield token? They always look like
Actually,
this?
it's also a hyperspace.
Yeah, it is. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. That's...
Hyperspace, I don't know if we just said this, but it means that instead of having this dark black border, it's kind of more of like a full art.
Yeah. I've got the same thing going on here.
You can see like Jyn's got more of a border around her than Krennic.
Right. Actually, I also have a hyperspace base. I'm doing Chewie. Chewie was the way to go. I'm telling you.
So far, so good.
Yeah, the Dagobah Swamp.
And it's cool because that's just another blue basic base. So it's just like thematic. Do you want the Dagobah Swamp or do you want Capital City?
Oh, I didn't realize that there were different basic bases. I guess they have one difference that maybe could matter someday, or does. They have different traits, right?
Yeah,
Lothal traded versus Dagobah traded.
Right.
Does that or will that matter as the game expands?
Who knows?
I have no idea.
Who's to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
So is C?
C is common.
I was actually realizing I don't even know as this is the very first pack I've ever opened. I don't even know what the rarity symbols.
So I think the first, however many cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 cards
Are commons?
Are commons.
Okay.
And then you have some slots. You have 4 slots that are going to range between uncommon and legendary, I think.
I also did not know this game had neutral cards.
It does. And then finally, you'll have 1 slot at the back that is hollow, and that can be any.
Oh, I had seen the spoiler that I had a foil card back there. I did not know that was guaranteed.
Yes, you have one foil, and it can be any rarity. Okay. So it might be, yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, okay. So any card in any slot can be the hyperspace version. Because I also got a hyperspace common here on Keep Fighting.
You can have hyperspaces wherever, I think.
That's, man, I just want my deck to be these. These look so much better.
They do look a lot better.
Damn you, Fantasy Flight, for putting black borders on most of the cards just so that we would want these ones.
Yeah, especially because we're not going to do that. Like, I don't know how much they'll cost.
Speak for yourself.
I mean, I will probably not be doing that.
Foil hyperspace
just give me the hyperspaces. Yeah. Yeah, okay, foil hyperspace. So I'm sorting as I go here, and I'm doing a thing where I have the neutrals in the middle, and then this is just the plain neutrals, and then I have that color villainy and that color heroism below and above.
Oh, right, because as you recently explained to me, if they have 2 symbols, they're always hero or villain as their second symbol.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
This is quite an interesting card. It's Bosk, and it's 5 cost, 4 attack, 5 health. But it says here, first of all, it has ambush. But second of all, when you play an event, you may deal 2 damage to a unit. So if you can get a lot of events going, you can just stack that up. That's pretty cool. It
does seem like, and I'm still trying to kind of grasp, really just via seeing the cards rather than reading about it,
right.
Like the color pie for the game.
Yeah.
It does seem like the yellow faction is very like event focused. Like the starter deck has a bunch of trick traded events that are cheap events. You play them pretty frequently with that deck.
Right. Wow.
I got a Ruthless Raider uncommon.
So I've got this Rallying Cry. This is a cool card. It's double red traded.
Ooh.
And it says each friendly unit gains Raid 2 this phase. Raid 2 being if you're attacking,
so that's an
you
event.
get +2.
Okay.
Yeah.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah. And I got Wedge.
Oh.
I like Wedge. Wedge
Antilles.
He's green, rebel. Each friendly vehicle unit gets +1/+1 and ambush.
Is he a ground unit? Because he's a pilot, right?
He is a ground unit.
His art even has him
in the
piloting.
Yeah,
he's a ground unit. Okay.
He's a ground unit.
Yeah.
And I got a foil Chewbacca.
I got Yoda, who's just an uncommon. Foil Chewbacca, nice.
He's in the starter deck too. I'm sure a bunch of these cards are.
Really? Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I have drawn him.
He's really cool. I like his when defeated.
3 cost 2/4, restore 2. When defeated, choose any number of players. They each draw a card. Why?
You
like
yourself.
this? Well, yeah, sure.
Well, the restore 2 ability is quite good.
Sure. Yes. Agreed. I mean, when defeated, draw a card. Like that's not exactly splashy. Sure. I feel like you oversold that.
I've now gotten both versions of Chewbacca, the leader and the.
Oh damn! Yeah. Are there only 2 versions?
I don't know. I've gotten 2 versions of Chewbacca.
You're My Only Hope is my rare. It's a rare event. Look at the top card of your deck. You may play it. It costs 5 less. If your base has 5 or less health remaining, you may play it for free instead. Oh, that's cool. I like the heroism top of deck theme.
I love this ability trait, Grit. This unit gets +1/+0 for each damage token on it.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that keyword.
Yeah, this is my first time seeing it too. It says when played, if a base has 15 or more damage on it, ready this unit.
The Gorilla Attack Pop.
That's almost like Threat.
That's cool.
Threat's a new Netrunner keyword that says it'll be like Threat 3 or Threat 4.
Oh, it turns on when agendas are...
When like at least one player has that many agenda points. Yeah. So this is kind of like that.
My foil card is Hyperspace, so my Hyperspace foil only deck is taking shape already.
That's great.
It is a common. Regional Sympathizer is just 3/4 restore 2, but I'll take it.
Seems good.
Yeah. Also, I'm guessing that this is just either for the Hyperspace or the foil version, but it doesn't have the definition of the keyword cluttering it. It just looks nice and clean.
Yeah.
Which, especially since it's a common card, I assume that this would normally have that.
Yeah, I'm guessing that a lot of the cards in this opening set will.
For sure. And I think games should do that, unless they have a reason not to, like they need that space in the text box for a wordy ability.
I want them to stop at some point. It's like set 2, set 3. I don't need this on here anymore. I don't like it. Just clutters it up unnecessarily. At a certain point, for me.
Yeah, but I don't know. When you've got... I mean, this game, I think, has some flavor text, right? I feel like I've seen flavor text. No?
I don't
None?
think so.
Because, like, you've got text boxes that look like this. Like, what are
I
you
actually
saving
like
that,
this.
What are you saving
I
that
think
space
it
for?
looks clean. I mean, I wish they were a little smaller, but it looks cool. Like,
What I think they should have done in this case is have no text box. Have the art that much bigger.
Sure.
Like, why not?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, that's fair. The templating could be a little better.
That's something that Magic the Gathering has done as promo cards a lot, is vanilla creatures and stuff, just full art. And then they even started doing it for cards that have text. You just, if you play with that promo, you just need to know what the card does.
So here's another yellow trick event. Attack with a unit, it gets +3/+0 for this attack. I think this is in your starter deck.
It was a variant on that was a 1 cost, but it gives it, it might just be +1 or something like that. Yeah. I'm going to start actually sorting my cards too, like you have set a good example. Oh, but where are you putting just... Okay. Oh, above and below the neutral, you're putting the just hero or just villain cards. All right, you're smart.
Thank you.
Everyone tries to tell me you're not, but you're proving them wrong. Okay.
And I did get another legendary here.
Oh.
This is a Super Laser Blast. It's blue and villainy. And it costs 8, but it just says defeat all units. So that's pretty cool.
Wow.
That includes leaders.
I'm glad that we're opening the pack sealers. I know you have that.
Yeah.
if you play those colors.
And the star of your last game was the Rogue Operative, now in foil.
Oh, that's true. If only it was hyperspace, then I could play it.
There you go. All right, that's 2 of my packs.
I got a rare leader at the front of this pack.
Ooh, oh, and it's Thrawn.
Grand Admiral
I really
Thrawn.
like that. I want to play Thrawn.
When the action phase starts, look at the top card of each player's deck, and then as a 1-cost action, reveal the top card of any player's deck. Exhaust a unit that costs the same as or less than the revealed card. Oh, that's cool.
That's crazy powerful.
And deploys as a 6 resource epic action to be a 3/9 with the same effect on attack, basically, at the start of the action phase and on attack. Which seems to be the design of at least this first wave of leaders, is their unit has basically their same ability, maybe a little more powerful as an on attack.
Right.
All right, well, that's potentially going to be what I end up playing.
Ooh, I got a hyperspace leader here, Iden Verso.
Ooh.
Versio.
That's a hyperspace rare.
Hyperspace rare.
Yeah.
As an action, if an enemy unit was defeated this phase, heal 1 damage from your base. That doesn't seem very good. And on the back, shielded, so that means that she comes into play with a shield, which is like,
Shielded
amazing.
4/4 is pretty good stats.
And
yeah.
then when an enemy unit is defeated, heal 1 damage from your base, with the same ability.
That seems almost really matchup dependent. Like
that is
a lot better against a deck that is playing a lot of small units than it is against a deck that is trying to ramp up and play 8-cost ships.
Maybe so, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of units in this. Like, most of your deck's going to be units.
That's true.
But you're right. Like, if you're playing a lot of small units, it'll be even better.
Sort out some commons over here.
I've seen a lot of these effects on green cards that the cutoff seems to be 6. When you control 6 or more resources, something happens.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So this one gets +2. This one gets Sentinel.
Oh, that's okay. Weird, because I was like, why is that in a box? So Sentinel, they always put in a loud... Oh, this card is just off camera. But they put in a loud red box so that you can easily see that it's Sentinel, which I think is super smart. Right. It's kind of ugly, but you need to like not forget that there are Sentinel cards in play. It's an interesting kind of like halfway there that there's a box around this situational Sentinel ability.
Right.
I kind of wish they had just keyworded that then. If that's going to be... If all the cards that do that are going to be 6, then they should have just done like a keyword for that, dash the effect.
Totally, I can see that.
Are you on your 3rd pack or 2nd?
3rd. I've been going.
Oh wow, you're beating me.
This is the one you saw. Shoot first. 1 cost, yellow trick event.
Yes.
Attack with the unit, it gets +1.
That is what.
And deals its combat damage before the defender.
Oh.
So this one did not let you deal the damage first. So that's interesting.
I feel like
that's really strong.
I feel like shoot first is the better card.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Cheaper and gives first strike.
Yeah.
Okay. Force is with me as an uncommon. Choose a friendly unit and give 2 experience tokens to it. If you control a force unit, also give a shield token to the chosen unit. You may attack with the chosen unit. Wait. Okay. So it doesn't have to... It doesn't give a shield to a force unit. It's just if you control a force unit. Huh. Okay.
Because I think force units are usually leaders or very expensive units.
Oh,
so,
okay.
like,
Yeah.
you might not always have that. This is my foil from this card. It's a rare, or it's an uncommon. Fifth Brother. Which looks cool. I like the art.
Yeah.
It's Raid, which is 1 damage for each damage, +1 for each damage on him. Oh no, this unit gains Raid 1 for each damage on him.
Oh, and that's +1/+0 on attack. Is
Right.
Raid 1.
So this is like, why is it so? What was the
That's a
grit
3 cost
ability?
2/4. That seems good.
Grit is just +1 for each damage on it. This is +1 raid for each damage on it.
Slightly worse version of
Slightly worse,
Grit.
right.
Yeah, but it has a second ability. What's the on attack?
You may deal 1 damage to this unit and 1 damage to another ground.
Oh, so you can like trigger its own +1.
Right,
by
and
damaging
also
itself on
like
attack.
kill like something that has 1 health left, or remove a shield more likely.
That seems good.
Yeah, removing a shield is great.
I got a hyperspace legendary.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, Cunning. A yellow event that says, and so maybe this is one of these in each faction, because I know that you from another pack you open have the green one that is like this: choose 2 in any order.
Right.
Choose 2 in any order. Return a non-leader unit with 4 or less power to its owner's hand. Give a unit +4/+0 for this phase. Exhaust up to 2 units, and/or an opponent discards a random card from their hand.
Wow, exhausting 2 units and then giving a unit +4 and smacking a base feels so strong.
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that one.
I'm on to pack 4 here.
I got a second legendary in this pack.
Oh my god, and it's Darth Vader.
Darth Vader, a 7 cost 5/7 with ambush, and when played, search the top 10 cards of your deck for any number of villain units with combined cost 3 or less and play each of them for free.
Wow.
I'm feeling pretty good about my Chewie pack decision right now.
Pretty good. My 4th leader here is the Grand Inquisitor, which is a red villainy leader that says action, deal 2 damage to a friendly unit with 3 or less power and ready it. Deal 2 damage to a friendly unit with 3 or less power and ready it.
Okay. I don't know. The 3 or less power thing feels like tough for that, because you're also
It does feel tough.
dealing 2 damage to something just to get an extra attack
Profitable.
out of a 3 power unit.
Yeah. It would not go terribly with the 5th brother, but it wouldn't go that amazingly either.
That's true. I guess it combos well with grit and that stuff.
Yeah.
All right, 3rd pack for me. Hyperspace Chewbacca leader. Seems
wow,
cool.
you're really killing it.
I am. I mean, it's a common leader, but I will take a hyperspace one. That's cool. Sentinel and Grit. 2/9 Sentinel and Grit is his unit side. I don't know if you looked at that when you got your copy of it, but that's
you're
pretty
right.
nuts.
Your hyperspace.
Yeah, the hyperspace version
have
doesn't define the keywords.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Chopper base. Okay, commons. Guardian of the Wills. The first upgrade you play on this unit each round costs 1 less. Okay.
This is an interesting card. It is an 8-costed 6/9 reinforcement walker in green.
Mm-hmm.
It says, when played and on attack, look at the top card of your deck. Either draw that card or discard it and heal 3 damage from your base.
That seems good.
Yeah, it's 8 cost, so it's very much a late game unit. But if you can get it out there.
Interesting that it's, so discard the top card of your deck. Right, so it's the opportunity cost of drawing it. But, yeah, that seems cool. I really like this. This is a common that I hadn't seen yet, but this Mining Guild TIE Fighter, it just says on attack you may pay 2 and, to draw a card.
Wow.
Which, on a 1 cost unit, I could get behind that being my first
Yeah,
first turn play where you're probably not going to kill it before it gets its card draw.
Excuse me.
Bless
yeah,
you.
that seems cool. That seems very cool.
Okay. Starwing Scout. Oh, I haven't. I knew that this game would do this because of course it would, but I haven't actually seen a card that has the effects that care about whether you have the initiative. Starwing Scout does. Kanan Jarrus, Revealed Jedi. Not a character I'm familiar with. Do you know who this is? What this is from?
Yeah, that's from like the expanded Star Wars universe. I feel like.
Oh, really?
I remember him being in. I feel like he was in Destiny.
I mean, this Star Wars is unlimited, so it can make the deep cuts, I guess. Smuggling compartment.
So the blue cards seem to have a lot of just flat defeat or exhaust units, like large numbers of units.
Oh.
So I've seen a goodish number of.
I don't think I've seen a single blue card in my packs that do it that's anything like that. Oh, never mind. I have Vanquish, defeat a non-leader unit.
Yeah.
That's a starter deck card, too. I also got a Wedge Antilles.
Nice.
And a Cargo Juggernaut as my foil. It's common. Alright, I gotta catch up to you. Gotta keep opening.
I've got this cool hyperspace blue card.
With the white art like that, that looks really good.
It does. It is a common, but it's cool looking. It's
Yeah.
shielded. And then
Jyn Erso, okay. Common leader.
I also got a Jyn Erso, and the Director Credit was my last pull. So we're
Oh, wow.
Chewbacca. So we have a lot of.
We have a lot of the same options. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Admiral
Tina
Pettit.
Braggart.
This is a very interesting card. It's a 2-cost green card that says each friendly non-leader unit that costs 6 or more gains ambush.
Whoa. Okay. I mean, it's in the green faction. That's the
green faction.
The ramping expensive faction.
And I've got Fett's Fire Spray, which is a cool little. This is Boba Fett's ship.
Oh yeah.
What's the actual name of the ship? I'm forgetting now. It's okay.
I'm not getting it either.
And a foil hyperspace AT-AT.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Is that a common?
Uncommon.
Uncommon. Okay. Ah, finally got a Super Laser Technician. My
not
favorite card.
Yeah, it's a great card.
Yeah. An ATST. Those are cool.
Here's Palpatine, my final leader.
You're on your 6th pack?
I am.
I have 2 more to open. Jeez.
Well, I'm trying to keep the stream moving.
Well, that's good of you.
I'm just joking.
Okay. Ezra Bridger. When this unit completes an attack, look at the top card of your deck. You may play it, discard it, or leave it on top of your deck. Oh, that's right. This is in a deck that I imported Tabletop Simulator and played. But yeah, this lets you play the top card of your deck. That is pretty cool.
This is my new favorite card. It's a green heroism common called Alliance Dispatcher. Action, tap this, play a unit from your hand. It costs 1 resource less.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like it.
It's not as good as the other one, but it only costs 1.
Have you seen Relentless, the Imperial capital ship?
I've seen it in the starter deck.
Oh, this is in the starter deck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's cool.
Yeah, 9 cost 8/8. The first event played by each opponent each turn loses all abilities.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That makes it pretty hard to kill. And I got a foil recruit.
It's kind of like a counter to the yellow deck.
Yeah, although, I mean, I think it's maybe more of a counter to the blue. Because blue is what's going to play like an expensive event that wipes the board or that destroys your unit or something. The yellow events are small and they're more likely to be able to play several of them to get around that.
Interesting, maybe.
Like, I don't think I've seen a yellow event that costs more than 2. Oh no, well there's that Cunning, that legendary card, but...
Yeah. Alright, so while you open your packs, I'm going to start thinking through my deck building options.
Okay, I got another Jyn Erso. That's annoying.
I'll trade you for a Director Krennic.
Are we doing trades?
I'm just joking. We each have one of them.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I mean, we can do trades if you want to, but that wasn't a serious offer. Okay, so I think, based on the Team Covenant stream I watched earlier, their wisdom, which I'm now repeating, is that you want to have around 22-ish units in your 30-card deck. And so you can go with 2 colors, basically. And so I'm just wondering, how many of each unit do I have? And, you know, like in blue, for instance, I don't have... Oh, no, Chewbacca is good. So I have a lot of blue leaders. I have 2 blue villainy leaders and 1 blue heroism leader. But on the other 3 colors, I only have a heroism or a villainy. So I'm not going to really count, like, these yellow these yellow evil units. That would probably be my splash with my base, is what I'm thinking. Although I guess it's not really a splash. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to think
20 units seems like a lot, but I guess, yeah, it's actually probably... I get it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because you have to have a variety of costed units.
For sure, yeah. Blue does seem to have a lot of upgrades, at least in my cards here.
I didn't love the idea of the events with their art on the bottom, but for sorting for units, although actually upgrades also have the events on the top. So they do this little thing.
This is my pet peeve on every fantasy game. I hate that they have the different layouts of the cards. Especially, so I watched.
Although the names are at the top of all these. I know you were thinking about where the names are.
That is true.
Yeah.
That this is better than some of their games for that. Like Lord of the Rings LCG is the worst offender because it has some cards with their names at the top, some in the middle, and some down the side. I guess Netrunner is actually kind of similar.
Yeah, Netrunner has that. Well, the ice makes sense.
The ice makes sense because you play it
somewhere
sideways.
else.
Yeah. The what was I gonna say? Nope, I lost that thought. Probably didn't matter. Okay. I got a different leader, Leia.
That's a good leader. I actually
She's common
in my first set, but she's supposed to be a good one, I think.
Yeah, so you have a leader of every color. At least one leader of each of the 4, non-hero or villain colors. I do not have red. So I guess I won't be playing my red cards. I guess that's how Sealed works, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Well, no, you can still play your red cards.
I know.
You can have a red base.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So.
Okay. Leia exhausts to attack with a rebel unit, then attack with another rebel unit. That does seem pretty cool.
Tempo.
But what are the odds that I don't play with one of my hyperspace leaders? I would say low.
That's fair.
I'm doing a poor job of sorting here, as I'm forgetting where my hero and villain cards go. Okay. I'm almost with you.
Take your time.
No. I know how important a high and tight stream is to you.
Oh, man.
I was like, what's a law? That's just a trait of an event. That was the thought that I forgot. Because this is such a pet peeve of mine, the most laughable moment for... Did you watch... and it was officially sponsored, so it might as well be the official Learn to Play, but Rodney's How to Play for this?
I did.
He has to take the whole minute to explain where to find the traits on each card type.
Oh, yeah.
He has to say, on an event, they'll be here, but on a unit, they'll be here. And that was when I was like, why do you do this?
I wasn't sure if he needed to do that. That was a little bit I think we could figure that out.
Maybe so. But it's also a little bit weird to say, it's the bold words somewhere on the card.
It's
would also
either
be weird.
under the name or under the art.
Yeah, I guess that's...
Yeah.
So it's under something.
Well, it's never under the text. Actually, that's not true. On upgrades, it is under the text, isn't it?
Where I'm trying to find an upgrade. I don't have any on the top of the table here. Yes, it's the very bottom thing of the whole card.
That's annoying. Yeah, okay, so maybe you did have to do it. Well.
Oh, interesting. I hadn't really... Well, it's under the text, but it's also under the name. I had not noticed this till now, but the upgrades are... Their name is on here twice. Because you tuck it under... It's meant to tuck under the card like that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So there you go. It's under the name or it's under the art.
So these should be the ones... Why are upgrades not the ones with the art at the bottom, then? So you can tuck them under and have the art showing.
I don't know.
Why?
But you know what? They clearly thought long about and hard about it. And
I don't know.
It will never change.
That is true. Whoa. Lieutenant Childson. Have you seen this?
No.
It's an uncommon, but it's a 2/2 for 4 with Sentinel and when played, reveal up to 4 blue cards from your hand. Give for each card revealed this way, give an experience token.
That's so good.
So if you have a handful of blues, it's a 4 mana, 4 cost 6/6.
Which if you're playing that guy, you're
probably playing a lot of blue. You're probably playing like a double blue deck. Yeah. Spark of Rebellion. I got the like they said the name of the movie, and I mean that's the name of the set, right? Yeah. Spark of Rebellion is an event that looks at an opponent's hand and discards a card from it. All right. And a foil metal ceremony. Okay, what the hell am I doing? I wonder if I can go pretty hard into blue and play with that lieutenant, because that's pretty cool. And so is my hyperspace Chewbacca.
Although this is a dark side blue, so you'd probably have to play
with so I'd play with Krennic. Also hyperspace, so it's allowed.
Okay, excellent. I only have one hyperspace leader.
Oh, so I know what you're going to play.
I don't know about that. Because then we'd be playing the same colors. We'd be playing blue and blue.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. For the sake of entertainment value.
Yeah.
It's ideal if we don't. I don't think I'm actually playing double blue, which would not only be good with that lieutenant I just read off, and as the most recent interesting card I read is obviously where my head goes.
Sure.
But it also, if I play double blue, I have all hyperspace cards.
Yeah. My problem is, like, I kind of want to play green because I have this Emperor Palpatine who's kind of an interesting sort of leader. But my concern is that the green cost curve is probably a little bit higher, and I don't see a lot of resource cheating in what I've pulled here. I have one resupply, which is put into play as a unit if I pay 3 for it, which is not cheap. I think that might be my only resource cheating in green.
It should probably be Grand Admiral Thrawn, right? How do I not play Grand Admiral Thrawn?
I mean, he's not hyperspace.
He's not hyperspace. You're right. It's a setback.
It's a setback.
But if I play yellow-blue, I can at least use my hyperspace Dagobah Swamp.
There you go.
So, did you get a single non-basic base?
I did not.
Yeah,
no.
me neither.
Yeah.
Okay.
Luckily, we have 18 more packs each to open. So.
That's true. Somewhere in there. There is one. But not tonight.
But I understand that they're all formatted in the following way. They all have 25 health and an ability. And it's
is
actually,
it always 25?
I think it's 25, and it's I mean, at least in this set. Mm-hmm. And the ability is an epic action, which means it's a once per game action.
The ones that I've seen were like that, yeah. I didn't know if they all were.
I think so. I could be wrong.
And there's maybe just 4 of them? Is there maybe just one of each faction?
Yeah.
One
maybe.
non-basic in the first set?
I think so. I think that's right.
I could see it. Okay. I'm kind of, as not an expert at this game by any means, I might let which colors like have my legendaries, like what have my rarest cards actually kind of drive this quite a bit, because CCG convention is that the rarest cards are the limited bombs, because it is a way of keeping limited from being full of bombs is put them at the high rarities.
That makes some sense. I think I only have one legendary, though. I'm not sure if I want to play Blue Evil.
Imagine only opening one legendary.
I know, it'd be brutal. I actually don't know what the odds are.
I don't either.
Yeah. I would let me play Iden Versio, which I do have in this hyperspace art, but which I don't think is a very good card. I don't know. I don't. Oh, you know what though? Oh, wait. So, like, this effect says, when an enemy unit is defeated, heal 1 damage from your base. And then my legendary is, defeat all units. So if that's a bunch of enemy units, is that a bunch of heal? I guess that's probably how that works.
Absolutely.
But the problem is that on her front side, it's just tap. If an enemy unit was defeated this phase, heal 1.
Oh.
So I have to have her out when I play this. Which is an interesting problem.
And that event is just all enemy units?
No, defeat
all units. Oh, so does her ability trigger? Would be a question that I... Right, because she's getting defeated too.
Yeah.
That's one of those rules. That's probably the level of rules question that is not included in the quick start rules in the starter set, which is all that I've...
It probably happens all simultaneously, so my combo does not work. There we go.
I don't plan to let you get to 8 resources anyway.
Great.
Despite me being tempted to put this 9 resource card in my deck. I'm kind of starting to see a Leia thing forming.
Wow, you're having ideas.
Maybe.
I don't like that.
The problem is, yeah, I don't know. I liked Leia because I have Wedge Antilles, but then so many of the vehicles, which is what Wedge synergizes with, are Imperial and are villainous. And so then I've got a problem.
I will say, I think you need to play some vehicles, some space units.
For sure. Not all vehicles are space though.
Does he trigger off all vehicles?
Yeah.
Only vehicle. That's cool.
Yeah. And I've got an AT-AT and stuff over here. So, where was it? Was it a neutral card? Where was the AT-AT? I know I have it. AT-ST? I swore I had an AT-AT.
It would be in blue if it's AT-AT suppressor.
Yep, that's the one. Yeah. When played, exhaust all ground units. Kind of just shuts down the turn that you play it, which is sort of what you want in an 8 cost. Yeah, my problem with Grand Admiral Thrawn is that I don't have enough yellow villain cards to feel good about that. Well,
it sounds like you're going to play someone evil.
I'm leaning that way. I think that my villain cards are the more exciting set than my hero cards.
I think I'm in a similar boat, although I do actually have slightly more hero cards, so maybe I'll go hero. The question will just be what colors will I play? I think if I'm going hero, though, just to let you know, my only choices are blue or yellow, and as between those, I will pick yellow because I have way more yellow hero cards. So if I'm going hero, I'm gonna play Jin, which means you may or may not want to play Thor. It doesn't really matter, but you may.
Yeah, if we want to just mix it up.
If you wanted to mix it up or something else.
Yeah, because I'm starting to lean towards Thrawn and playing blue-yellow, honestly.
I probably won't play blue-yellow. Probably yellow-green or yellow-red, maybe. But I'm not sure. I might play blue-yellow. All right, so let's say I'm going to play yellow for sure. I'm going to play Jin.
Look at my green cards.
I mean, I could. No, I just don't. I only have 3. Yeah.
I do like my green cards. So I didn't open a green base, but the sealed rule said you can use a basic base that you didn't open, right?
That's right.
I can borrow your green base or whatever.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Okay. I mean, yeah. I think I'm gonna play the rare leader. I just can't get my head off of it.
That you only have 1 rare leader?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
The other 5 I opened are commons.
I have 3 rare leaders.
Really?
Yeah. Because I've got Iden Versio's rare, Grand Inquisitor's rare, Emperor Palpatine's
Oh, and
rare.
Palpatine, nice.
The problem is I just don't have the right cards to play Palpatine. Because his action is to defeat a friendly unit, so you need a bunch of one costers.
Right.
I just don't have any of those.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Okay, well, let me see. If I were to play Thrawn, what would my 20 plus units look like?
This is making me want to not play yellow. Let me think about it for a second.
Oh. Maybe I just play Wedge Antilles out of faction. Like, I have so many vehicles. Yeah, this is, Wait. Why is this Swoop Racer not a vehicle? Isn't it clearly a vehicle?
No, it's the guy. He's a racer. He races things.
He's just pictured here on a vehicle?
He swoops and races. He's a guy who swoops with his races.
Pictured on a vehicle, but in combat he's actually on foot?
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
I think we can all agree that makes perfect sense. Just like Wedge is pictured in a vehicle, but he's a ground unit.
Fair. Yeah. That much is true. So if I went yellow blue, or yellow green. Oh, if I play yellow green, I can play Darth Vader. I think I'm seeing some decisions coming together here. Even though they're driven by play my cool rare cards. How much ramp have I got here? Super Laser Technician. Is that it?
Shoot. I also only have one ramp card. So I feel you.
Yeah. It'd be nice to have one more. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12. Switching my foil version of that. 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I've got... I mean, I'm just aiming for 22 units based on your repeating what you saw on YouTube.
Seems pretty legit. Like, it's pretty ironclad.
That said, I think I've got decent curve here with these 22 units. I'm pretty content with this. How many trooper units do I have? Maybe enough. Okay, and then the non-unit stuff. Oh, this is functionally a unit. So I could cut something that's bad. Like, how many escort skiffs do I really need?
How many escort skiffs do you really have?
More than I'd like. Because Recruit is a one-cost event that searches the top 5 cards of your deck for a unit, reveals it, and draws it. So it's like, I feel like when this is in your deck, you can run... If it is like agreed upon wisdom to run 22 units, you could run 22 or 21 on this.
Sure,
right?
Sure.
And for one resource, you're kind of thinning your thinning your deck a little bit.
I don't know how I'm going to even get to 22 units because in any color, Red, I have the most units, and I've got 6, 7, 8, 9 in 9 in either color, and then in yellow, I guess I can do yellow as well. Oh, I see.
I'm so close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 28 cards, and I feel like I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel. But this is why I like limited play. Because you play a lot of cards that you're not necessarily excited about. Let's add another tactical advantage. And is there anything that is so interesting I would splash it? Probably not.
Wow. Oh boy.
Like, do I just splash Yoda? He's cool.
He's cool.
No, he would cost 5 if splashed. Oh, wait, no. I don't have either of his symbols. He would cost 7. No thanks.
Okay, I'm gonna play Jin, I think. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 units, 19 units. Is there anything that I'm going to splash? Maybe like cheap cards I might splash.
Yeah, I'm looking at splashing something cheap.
20. Oh, yeah, that's green. Okay, 20. Oh, don't forget about these too. You have your basics.
I haven't forgotten about those.
Oh, I have. 21, 22, 23, 24.
I'm at 30.
I have 24 units here.
I'm going to clean this up and check my cost curve while you finish, but I think I might be there.
Nice.
I also don't know what a good cost curve looks like in this game.
Sure.
But I assume it should look vaguely curve-like, like you would in a Magic or similar. I am going to need to borrow a basic green base, because that is the one I didn't open.
Would you like Command Center or Command Center?
I'll go to Command Center.
Excellent.
Yeah, that feels right for Grand
Okay,
Admiral.
perfect. Yeah. Do you play a lot of attachments in your deck?
Wow, very specific question.
Defeat any number of upgrades on a unit.
Oh yeah, I got a
It
copy
feels
of
like
that
that's
too.
probably
Yeah.
not very good.
I think I had a neutral card that just destroys, just defeats one upgrade. I did not end up running it, but I thought about it. Confiscate.
Nice.
It's just a 1 cost defeat and upgrade.
Wow, that's quite an interesting card. Okay, how many times can I play this? I'm gonna guess. Well, maybe sometimes. I can sometimes play it. All right. I'm doing the thing that I do, which is build too big of a deck and then cut it.
You know, I have found that to be the usual experience with limited in these games, but it's not what happened here. I struggled to get to 30. Okay, this pile is 5+.
Wow.
But This is what my deck's looking like.
I'm gonna clean up a little bit.
I've got about.
What'd you do? You just did it by color here.
As far as how I cleaned up,
Yeah.
I just picked up the colors into a stack.
Oh, do I want to play this guy? Probably not.
It is foil. So you should probably play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's top heavy, I guess. Again, not knowing what's ideal for this game, having a quarter of my deck cost 5+ feels like a lot. But green is the faction that does that.
You're playing mostly yellow cards. It's kind of interesting.
The majority are yellow, yeah. Well, it might be pretty close to even. Like, this is all the expensive side is all green.
All right, I guess I will also do this cost curve. I do have 1 0 cost card.
Whoa.
I know.
Oh yeah, Metal Ceremony. I have a foil one that I would have liked to play, but I don't have enough Rebels in my villain deck.
I think I have enough, so I'm thinking about playing it. I'm not sure yet. You want to trade non-foil for foil Metal Ceremony?
Sure.
I was just joking.
Hey, it gets more foil on the table. We all win. Lando. What?
Don't read my card text.
Return friendly resources. What? I am reading your card text.
So I think
up to 2 friendly resources
to their owner's hands.
Yeah.
So I don't think friendly means friendly to me. I think it means I return anyone's to their owner's hand.
No, friendly definitely means your resources.
Then why would I ever do that?
To access the cards that in your opening hand you didn't want.
That seems really bad.
Yellow is the cheap cards faction.
I don't have any cheap cards in this deck.
Then yeah, Lando might be bad for your deck. I'm 99% sure that returns 2 of your own resources to your hand.
Okay, I'm glad we covered that. I would have been very sad. Because it says to their owner's hand, so it's like, when are you ever friendly with anyone other? If that's what friendly means, why would it say...
To their owner's hand?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's possible in this set, but it covers the situation where you steal a resource from your opponent. They still own the card.
Interesting.
It would return to their hand.
Interesting.
That's just very CCG.
I have a lot of 3
parlance
cards.
You do.
Probably not.
Yeah. It's falling off the camera. You got more down here.
Yeah. Well, I have 6 cuts to make right now.
I mean, 3 is not a bad, as long as you have 1s and 2s so that you can play a 3 and a cheaper card in your, like, turn 4, not turn 4 and 5, I guess, but your 4 and 5 resource turns. It doesn't seem that bad to have a lot of 3s.
This card is actually going to end up being a 5 cost because I only have 1 red symbol.
Oh.
So I'm just going to
put I did the same. Yep. I have a little bit of a splash that I
oh yeah, and this is also
accordingly.
a 3 cost card because it's a splash. And Saw costs 6.
What was my other splash? I splashed 2 hours. Oh yeah, that's right. Protector here. Clearly a stat. Oh, I forgot. Shoot. I didn't realize that's a double splash. I shouldn't do that.
That's a double splash.
I was willing to play that at 3 cost, but not at 5 cost. Okay. Then I need to get 1 more card back in my deck. Well, back to square one. Yellow and green and villain. Okay, fine. Let's do this. That event at least seems fun. I don't know if it's good.
I'm not going to play this Alliance Dispatcher.
What's that do?
It's the one where you can tap it to play unit from your hand. It costs 1 less. So I'd be paying 3 to maybe one time get a discount of 1.
Yeah, because being a unit that's 1/2, it's not going to stick long.
Right, exactly.
I mean, it also soaks some damage,
so
but
5 cuts now. 5 cuts, eh? I'm looking at this card names, but I don't know what this card's do. So it's a little silly.
That's true. That's true. I'm certainly not to the point where I can browse these and be like, oh, Consortium Star Viper, of course. That's what that
exactly,
does. Yeah.
Right. I do like this. I do like that. I like that. I like that. These are obviously the cards I like. I put them in here. Maybe, I mean, this is kind of a boring effect. Although this is probably a 2-cost card, which is kind of nice. Because I have a good number of troopers.
This is cool. I'm excited to play
Me
these
too.
decks.
I think I'm gonna get rid of some of these neutral cards that just seem less exciting.
I didn't end up playing any neutral cards.
I probably don't need quite so many high. You know, I'm gonna get rid of Saw Gerrera. Do you have a lot of events? I guess you do.
I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 events. Is that a lot? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because he increases
You're
the cost.
you're paying 6 for him though.
Yeah, I know.
6 for a 5/4 seems.
It's not bad. I mean, this
tough.
is 6 for a 4/6, like, and this is 6 for a 6/5. Like, it's slightly understated for
True.
6,
Okay.
but it's
Yeah.
not terrible. You know, I can also just play a 35 card deck, and that would be just fine.
Yeah, I assume it's a 30 card minimum.
It is.
So you can.
I'm just gonna do it. I don't really want to mess around too much. Do you want to sleeve these up or no?
Yeah. Let's see. Like I'm playing with my hyperspace legendary. That I definitely want to sleeve that. So
Sure.
But yeah, I think we'll call that a deck building video. It's a new type of video for the channel.
Yeah.
Let us know whether you found this worth watching, and we'll be back soon to face off with my Grand Admiral Thrawn Command Center deck against. You went with Jyn Erso
Well, Jyn Erso.
and the red
Castro
Castro City. All right.
And before you comment, I know that it's wrong to build any more than a minimum card count deck.
1000% wrong.
I know.
Yeah.
So you don't have to say anything about
And in
it. 1000% wrong.
in Magic, I could at least delude myself saying like, well, the ideal number of lands for my deck is not necessarily a whole number. To where
Sure.
to where
Which
41
you've calculated,
to
right?
where 41 cards could be like the correct like land non-land balance for this cost curve. A lie I told myself often playing limited Magic. This doesn't have that though, so
Yeah, maybe I'll make some cuts in the in the break between this and the actual game.
sure. All right. Well, that'll be the first thing we report on in the next video is what size your deck is.
Excellent.
It'll
I'm sure everyone will be riveted to hear that.
on the edge of your seats. Okay, we'll be back soon for our first Star Wars Unlimited sealed deck throwdown. I'm excited.
Me too.
Till then, be optimal.